What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I am back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Riva. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. It does not matter how you feel about this video. We all want to talk about it. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. This is a very, very short video, but I do want to go ahead and give my feedback on it based off of the conversation. So let's just go ahead and jump right in.
You realize I said, what percentage of modern women are fit for marriage? 90% of men said, of the 15,000 men said 90% of you are not.
Of women in general or black women? Black women?
Black women.
Black women.
90%. And they want to ask women the same question. 82% of women said they're not.
Of black women? Or of
yes.
82% of women said black women are not suitable for marriage? Wow.
If so, okay, take yourself out of it. But if you thought that the majority of sisters were fit for marriage, why can 1 in 4 of you assume to marry anybody? Black women were taught to be independent.
Mm-hmm. You're probably right, because I've been engaged before and I cut off the engagement.
Why?
I guess I cut off the. I was in college when I got engaged. I guess I later decided maybe he's just not for me. So I cut off the engagement. But that could have been me being psychologically whatever at the time and thinking I don't know, I could have did better than him or whatever the case is. But he really wasn't the one
for
me.
College?
Maybe it was something
Was he in college?
Yes, he was in college as well. He was in grad school at that time. I was still in undergrad.
What was he doing?
I want to say he's a kinesiotherapist. I think he just became a kinesiotherapist just now, actually.
Well, I'll just say, for the rank and file, it is a lot of black men's sentiment is the average black woman thinks she's better than the average black man.
So one thing that's really interesting is the fact that she knows exactly what he's doing right now. Oh, he's a kinesiotherapist. I think he is. Like, how do you even know that? Like it shows that you kind of maybe there's a little piece of something in there that's saying like, I should have stuck around when I was in undergrad and he was in grad school for the sake of that relationship. But what he says about black women, men say that 90% of black women are not fit for marriage, and then women have said that 92% of black women are not fit for marriage. Let me tell you why I agree with that. I agree with that because a lot of women, right? I'm black, so I'm talking about our women, our community. They have this notion. They have this notion of, I could do bad all by myself. They probably have been in a home where they either have seen their mother, not in a healthy relationship or in healthy relationships. So their mother has told them, like, no, focus on you. Get your money, girl. Go to work. Do this, do that. So, the family structure is not important to them. Their man is put on the back burner. Do everything else before you want to get into a relationship because he's not that important, or it's not that important, or it will come when it comes and don't worry about it. You have a lot of mothers telling their kids, like, their daughters, like, yeah, just date, just date. Don't take anything too serious. You're young. Be young. Because maybe, the mothers had their children young. So they're kind of like living vicariously through them in a different way that they didn't get to live their life. So if I didn't get to live my life, you should live your life. So go ahead, live your life. Be free. Be fun. Be in the club. Live it up. Don't do what I did. So they're carrying out all of these things based off of the people who were before them, telling them to do different things, as well as society with the whole we don't need men era and all of that. So I'm not going to say, we're going to talk about the 92%, right? We're not going to talk about the 8% of black women who are successful, married, or whatever the case is, right? The people who are actually in a marriage. We're talking about the people who are not. So a lot of them don't know how to cook, right? I don't cook, I don't clean. Like that's the whole, like narrative. So don't know how to cook, can't keep a clean home, aren't respectful to men. So they don't even know how to coexist for longer than a couple of months in a relationship. They can coexist when you guys are living in two different spaces. They're living here and you're living there. And yeah, we can be in a relationship like this, but for you to live with me intimately, like in my home and like all up in my space, they don't know how to live out that dynamic because they haven't seen it. So I can agree with that. I can agree with that more than, obviously I can only speak about my own race and the only kind of like things that I know, but I can understand that because the family structure is so broken apart from way back when that it's easy to see that as time progresses, it's only getting, further and further apart from each other.
So there's there's a low level contempt and lack of respect for the average black male image. This is why you can have women who are 20 some odd years old, like that other person, coming here and acting the way she did with a 50-year-old man.
Right, yeah, I don't know.
And the problem is, but here's the problem. The overall contempt for men, the lack of respect for men, while it may be directed at black men, other men also get it too. See, brothers, even though they're at the lowest of the totem pole, above Hispanic men, but lower than everybody else socioeconomically, black men can still date out far easier than black women. It's not as though what black women are doing is working for you. Nobody's marrying black women in masses. And the problem is what?
You want
Too big for me to fix, but the thing is, at 26 years old, if you've been engaged and all these things, man, time is ticking.
Yes.
And the chances of you finding a high value man, a man that's making the kind of money you're talking about, is negligible. Negligible. I mean,
effectively. Well, at your age, you meet high value women, correct? You're single right now, and not but you meet high value women right now at your age that are single, right? And they're of your age, I'm assuming. They could be a little bit younger, a little bit older than me.
Sure. I mean, high value women of all ages, yeah.
But you know what? You're not marrying them.
But that's not. But you see, the difference is, I've been married twice.
You've been in that area already.
And the difference is, if I wanted to be married, I could be married in 6 months. See, you guys, it almost like you guys have this switch in your brain to where you want to. Why'd you make that point?
I mean, I don't know if she's gonna come back on because it's frozen, but it's, I want to say something before he says what he's gonna say. But why'd you make that point? And it's interesting because this is a natural form of deflection from women that is always done. You back them into a corner, and they come out swinging, right? So if they don't have anything strong on this argument over here, they're gonna talk about something that happened over here, just to get your mind over here so they can have a strong point that they can win in, right? Because it's all about the winning the argument. So he put her in a space to ask her certain questions and telling her things that she did not like to hear, telling her things that she, didn't feel comfortable with. And now she's flipping it on him and saying, well, what about you? When in actuality, you're just putting him into a woman's space, right? You're trying to compare yourself now as a woman to a man, which is why this situation is happening anyways, right? Because there's no comparison of the two. The two are very, very different. A woman is completely different from a man, right? So in trying to make a point, well, you're not marrying them, so what does that say? Well, you're not even married, so you're single. So what is that? What point is that going to prove based off of where you are in your life, the men that you are looking to attract, and what he has going on? Because he's a man who controls marriage. He can literally, like he just said, control getting into a relationship with a woman and marrying her, whereas you have to be picked by somebody else. So, it's just a natural form of deflection that we see all the time. And I'm wondering if she's gonna pop back on the screen, and I'm also wondering what he's gonna say. Nothing. Mm.
Yeah, she got frozen or something, guys.
Wow, it just ended.
Finding a high value man.
I don't know.
And the problem is, but here's the problem. The overall contempt for men, the lack of respect for men, while it may be directed to black men, other men also get it too.
I agree with this point too. I wanted to go back to this point and end on this note. How can women, right, be married, be considered somebody's wife, right? The example of that man in a woman form, going out all around the world representing that man, if she does not respect him, if she does not regard him, if she does not esteem him? How is that something that is going to be possible? How can we move forward? How can that change? And as he just said, it's not just black men that are seeing this happen. It's literally all the races. Like, she don't respect you guys. How's she gonna respect us? So I know that there's gonna be people talking about like the exceptions of like interracial dating and stuff like that. But it's also the fact that a lot of women get into other relationships with other races and have more respect for them than they would have for the black man still. So let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. I know that it's a very short video, but I really, really wanted to touch on this. I saw this come up, and I like watched like a couple seconds of it, and I was like, oh no, we have to react to this. So let me know you guys' honest feedback, your honest opinions. Make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And then also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. I will see you guys in the next video, and I love you guys very, very much.